Hey, this is Tim Kelly from Breakthrough Insurance Group and Simplicity, and welcome to The Big Idea. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Social Security Fairness Act. Now, this new act creates a marketing opportunity for you that I wanted to go through with you today and take you through this guide that you see on your screen that was created for consumers as a way to drive new prospects to your business. So this is a consumer guide to the Social Security Fairness Act. I want to go through this with you a little bit today and show you how you can use this. So let's just take a look at this and go through this a little bit. It talks about the Social Security Fairness Act on the left side here, that it can boost the Social Security payments to nearly 3 million public sector retirees. And it was signed into law on January 5th of this year. And mainly what it does is it repeals the government pension offset, or the GPO, and the windfall elimination provisions, or the WEP. So we're going to go through each of the GPO and WEP here in these sections on the guide for you. So the GPO, the government pension offset, affects about 800,000 of those 3 million retirees that I talked about. And basically it reduces the entitlement to spousal or widow's benefits by 2/3 of their government pension. So just as a quick example, if you were a teacher and you are drawing on a pension now, and you had a spouse that had a private sector job that paid into Social Security, and that spouse passed away, you may not have been entitled to any of his Social Security survivor's benefit because of the GPO. Now, with the repeal of the GPO, you can start getting that survivor's benefit, that Social Security check for your spouse's Social Security benefit. Now, this mainly affects public employees in these 15 or so states: Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Missouri, Nevada, Ohio, Rhode Island, and Texas. So if you are an advisor in any of those states, this could really impact a lot of people in your state. So let's take a look at the WEP real quick, the windfall elimination provision. So remember, there's about 3 million retirees that this impacts. The WPO will impact about 2 million of those. And this is really retired federal workers and other public servants who spent a portion of their careers in the private sector. So let's say, again, an example, you were a teacher for maybe 20 years, you retired, you collected a pension off of that, then you went into the private sector and maybe you worked for another 10 years in the private sector and paid into Social Security through that job. Well, the WPO would have eliminated that Social Security check that you received or greatly reduced it. But with the repeal of that through the Social Security Fairness Act, you may now be due a Social Security check in addition to your pension. So this is a great thing for those public sector retirees who also worked in the private sector. So what's next in terms of what these retirees should do? Right now, the Social Security Administration is evaluating how to implement this act, how to get those additional checks in the retirees' hands. And what we want to do with this guide is push those potential prospects back to you. So we're telling them here in this section to reach out to their financial professional. If we scroll down a little bit more, one other piece of information I wanted to mention is this is actually retroactive back to the end of 2023. So there's a whole year of 2024 where these retirees still need to get paid these benefits, and they're going to make those payments in a lump sum to catch up. And so your prospects, your clients can expect to get that check at some point to catch up for all those Social Security benefits that they may have lost. Now, at the end of the guide, we will put your contact information here. So we want to let you know that we can brand this guide with your contact information. So if you use this to do some marketing, it will push those potential new clients back to you. So we can brand this just for you. So let's talk a little bit about how you might use this guide to market your services. We can use this in a way to send emails to schools that you already work with. So you may send this guide and say, hey, send this email to all of your employees, have them click on this button to download that guide. We'll create a landing page for you where they'll have to enter their name, email address, maybe even a phone number. And once they do that and submit that information, then the guide can be available for them to download. And now you have that information to follow up with that new prospect. Another way to do it might be with paid advertising on social media like Facebook, maybe Instagram, and we can help you to set that up as well to do the same exact thing where you're offering this as what we call a lead magnet, and the client in return for getting the download must give you their contact information. Also, we have workshops, turnkey workshops called the Social Security Maximization that we've updated the presentation for that to include the new Social Security Fairness Act updates. So you can, if you're into workshops, you can invite your clients or prospects to a workshop and then offer this also as a free download for them. And on the thank you page, invite them to a workshop as a way to further engage with them. So there's multiple ways that you can use this guide as a marketing tool to create a new way to generate some prospects for your business. So please contact us if you're interested in using this guide to attract new prospects to your business. And thank you for watching The Big Idea.